This is the time of year when roughly 75 million Americans who get their health insurance through big companies find out how much it will cost them next year. And for some, there is sticker shock. As we reported last week, experts say a part of the Affordable Care Act is causing some employers with generous health plans to reduce benefits. But there are other causes as well. Here's NBC's senior investigative correspondent, Lisa Myers.
Andrea Caulfield and her family count themselves among the fortunate. She works for a big company, which for years has provided good health insurance at an affordable price. Until this year. So what was it like when you opened your notice this year?
It was pretty dumbfounding. I had to actually read it twice because I thought it was a misprint.
For Andrea, her husband Rick, and son Patrick, premiums would jump next year from $313 a month to $575, an 80% increase. Plus, there's a new wrinkle, an added $250 a month charge for her husband, since he could get insurance through his own job.
Absolutely no way we could swing this additional cost. Neither one of us are getting pay increases or even cost of living increases.
Her company blames the dramatic change on rising health care costs and health care reform, including a new $63 per person fee that helps subsidize premiums for those getting insurance on Obamacare exchanges. But experts tell us the new health care law is getting blamed for some things for which it's not responsible. Experts say any added costs for big companies are not nearly enough to justify double-digit premium increases that some workers are seeing.
We estimate that the impact has been modest, roughly 1% to 2% increase above what employers otherwise would have paid.
One expert says any premium increase of more than 10% is almost certainly a company shifting costs to employees. And the new charges for spouses? Well, they have nothing to do with the law. According to a survey, 16% of companies now either charge extra or deny coverage for spouses who can get coverage elsewhere. As for Andrea, even though the experts say otherwise, she blames the law as well as her company.
I'm part of that percentage that was told you're going to be able to keep your coverage, but that's really not what happened.
She fortunately has the option of switching her family to her husband's company's less expensive plan, but would prefer to have kept the insurance she had. Lisa Myers, NBC News, Alexandria, Virginia.